Try again. You're live. Okay, good. Sorry. Whoever's out there, Colette, I know you're out there. For some reason, it would not go live. Let's try that. I think that'll be good. All right. Sorry for that confusion, all this tech stuff. The great news is Premier Rankin and Dr. Strang, they say phase 2 starts on Wednesday, and I have been in contact with the Nova Scotia government, and they said in phase 2 we can have 50% of the capacity of this space, which is 300, which means we could have 150 people. I don't think we'll have that, but I hope you'll join me in person. If phase 2 continues, don't worry, I'll post, I'll email, and let's hope we can get back to some sort of normal starting on Wednesday. Same protocols, of course, will be in effect. Wear a mask unless you're exercising, sanitize your hands, wash your hands, 6 feet apart, all that kind of stuff that we did before. Let's all safe. All right. Monday, it's sunny, it's June 14th, middle of June already, and it's warming up, and I've got some of the doors open. I can see the grass and the green trees. Really nice. All right, so I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. Palms out, palms in, palms out, palms in. Remember, if there's anything that I do that doesn't feel quite right to you, just arch, step touch, move your arms, move your legs. Just do what you can. Hi, Shirley. Oh, yes, for sure, with the opening. Good. Thank goodness, right? All right. We're just going to do a little warm up. Nobody has said whether they like the format on Mondays or not. Really? So I'm going with it. And nobody said they wanted something at lunchtime because it's so nice out. I'm assuming you do not want anything in class at lunch. So get outside, do something. Maybe walk on the beach. I don't know, whatever you can do. I'm just going to tap behind. Squeeze those inner thighs together. I'm going to make my arm motions a bit bigger. Palms down and back, up and back. Good. Abs are nice and tight. Maybe on Wednesday we'll be able to hear where we actually say it in person. Won't that be great? All right, keep tapping. Take it wide if you can. All of you guys who've been following me through this whole lockdown. How many weeks is this? Must be 8. Anyway, good for you. Although when we get back in person, I may have to take it down just a little bit for hopefully those people who will be coming back. Don't forget to breathe. Stop and get a drink whenever you want. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's bring that toe in front. I kept the arms the same. I'm still making them big. Good. Should really be opening up those shoulders. Good. Keep the shoulders relaxed and down. Excellent job. All right. Are you ready to count with me? Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right. Let's bring one arm up and step touch. Push up, and up. Now keep those abs tight. Let's work those obliques. Warm weather, we sort of wear less clothes. We might need to have a little extra tissue. I know I sure do. All right, let's work those obliques. Good. Don't forget to breathe. You want to take a bigger step touch. Do that now. And let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Let's bring both arms up. Those abs tight. Protect your back. Pull those elbows back and down. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's keep those arms up and bring it to a toe tap. Now just keep them up there. And as you tap the toe, bring the elbow down to the hip. We're working those obliques, ladies. If you want to do a little squat in the middle, good. Tap those toes. One elbow to the hip. I hope you're breathing hard. I am already. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Step touch. Push it up, pull it down. A little bit different motion. Hopefully you Got it. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One arm up, step touch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Both arms up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Leave those arms up. Step touch. And as you tap the toe, bring that elbow down to the hip. Tap the toe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Step touch. Good. That's quite nice. I wish you did that one more time. What do you guys think? Come back to me. I can do whatever I like. Be different to have you in person, that's for sure. All right. Push up, pull back. Abs. Tight, tight, tight. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's push one arm up. Good. As you step touch, work those obliques. Keep those abs in. Push that palm up. Don't forget to breathe. Keep those knees soft. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Both arms up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Toe taps wide. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Step touch. In and out again. I hope you're getting warmed up. I know I am. I'm just going to slow it down just a tiny bit. Really work on the inside of the shoulders. Good. So now I'm going to do something a little funky. I come early, so I just kind of play around, and whatever the music kind of does, I just go with it. So let's tap, 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 in, out, tap, tap, in, out, tap, tap, in, out, tap, tap, in, out, tap, 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 tap it in, out, tap out, in and out, tap, tap, into the side, tap, tap, to the side, tap, tap. Ready? I'm going to change it, of course, right? I don't know if I can. Talking, I'm going to go toe, heel, in, tap, toe, heel, in, tap, toe, heel, in, tap, toe, heel, in, tap, toe, heel, in, toe, heel, in, tap, toe, in, tap, toe, heel. Are you ready? We're going to do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh, I lost it. 2. All right, now we're just going to do toe, heel, toe, tap, toe, heel, toe, tap. Warming up those ankles. Pass. It's toe, heel, toe, tap, toe, heel, toe, tap. We're balancing a little bit on one leg. You want to use those arms too? Toe, heel, toe, tap, toe, heel, toe, tap. I wish I could see you because I have no idea whether you're doing this or not. Have you got it? Hopefully you have. All right, you know what? We're going to do 8 more. Here we go. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Then we're going back to that step touch. Good. In and out. Your shoulders. All right, I'm going to get started. I did say we were going to do our whole body workout. All right. So this is how we'll go. I think most of you guys have been here for this. Nobody has really said rather than like this on Mondays or nothing. So far, I guess nobody complains. Maybe it's okay. I don't know. Anyway, I like this. 1 minute of cardio, 1 minute of upper body, 1 minute of legs, 1 minute of abs. If you don't want to get on the floor, you can do from a chair. If you want to get on the floor, get your yoga mat. I need to get my timer, which I got over there. The first set of abs will always be in the chair. You can do chair abs, you can do wall abs, following me along. All those are posted, or they should be. Here we go. Line 0. All right. Cardio is the first minute. Should have some dumbbells, exercise band. I have my stick. Maybe I'll just do just a tiny bit of ab work. before we even start. Just as a quick review. I'm going to stand up to show you this, but you can do this standing against a wall. You can just do it standing. You can do it in a chair. But if you have a straight edge, I'll leave it on the inside of my toes. See, when your belly is relaxed, there's a natural arch right here. What you want to do is pull your abs through your body so you press that mid part of your back into the wall or the chair or straight edge if you have it. You want to stay nice and straight. So your pubic bone comes forward, your tailbone goes down, your tummy comes in. It's a tilt, tuck, and tighten. Release. Tilt, tuck, tighten, and release. Squeeze, squeeze. So if you can learn, just use that. There's nothing to do with the upper body. You don't have to like ramp, that's not going to work so much. I'll just do this part. Hopefully that's a quick review. And you're ready to go. I'm going to grab a drink first. 1 minute of cardio. You can't tell me what you want. I'm going to start with some low impact jacks. And I'm going to combine this with a little bit of cardio fusion. So about 30 seconds of low to medium intensity. And then the last 30 seconds, I'm going to take that up. So we're going to just start with a low impact jack. Feet together, tap out. Feet together, tap, tap. If you want to rotate those palms up, you start to warm up the backs of the arms. We're working arms today. This would be low impact, low intensity. If you want to increase the intensity without hopping, you could just keep those knees bent. Keep it low. Chest up, shoulders down. You can hop it a little bit side to side. You can do a full jack. You can do a cross jack. You can get those arms up high. Whatever you want. Are you ready? 30 seconds, low to medium. Let's go. I'm rotating my palms up. Start to warm up the backs of the arms. Keep it low. Tap way out to the side if you can. We're at 15 seconds already. Keep it low if you can. Make sure your knee doesn't go past your toe. 5 more seconds, and then if you can, take it up a little more. This is a regular jack. This is a cross jack. This is a squat jack. Lots of different ways you can do jacks. Working on ankles, legs, arms, chest, back, everything today. About 10 more seconds. I'm going to go to the upper body. Let's do shoulders first. I'm going to use the band. 4, 3, 2, march out. Put a 15-second recovery. Using a band as opposed to dumbbells just works your muscles in quite a different way. All right, so I'm going to put my foot on the band. I'll show what it is first, and then I'm going to get that. All right, because I can't hold it. So my one foot is out in front. Rotate your shoulders back so the inside of your arms are forward, and then just lift those elbows up. Try not to lift the hands up this way. We're going to work the abdominals just this way. So you're sliding the band right up in front of your chest. I'm going to start the timer. It's a minute. Now, if you don't want to do a whole minute, just slow it down. Or you can just do whatever feels comfortable to you. Try to keep those elbows up, palms and hands down. Slide up right in front. Now I'm going to change my foot in front right now. Just works the muscles in a slightly different angle. So working both sides is good. Shoulders back and down, chin tucked in, teeth apart. We're going to go to ankles next. I'm going to keep this. We're going to get 15 more seconds. Try to keep it going if you can. 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, I'm going to keep this. Chair. guys all know about different ways you can do that. So I'm going to open up my band and put it around the top half of my foot. Again, if you're standing or sitting using dumbbells, where this just adds a little different intensity, just works the muscles in a different way. So under the top half of your foot, rotate those shoulders back and down, tuck those elbows into your sides, sit up nice and straight, pull your toe in, 30 seconds on this side, point and flex. If you're not feeling it, walk your hands a little bit closer, pull those elbows back and down, point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. You don't realize how important your ankles are until you have an ankle injury, and it's difficult to walk or drive or do so many things. So keeping your ankles really nice and strong is good. 4 more, 3 more, 2. We're going to change sides, bend your knee, release your leg, and we'll put it around the other foot. Stretch that leg out. You can keep the heel down if you think it's uncomfortable. Keep it up. Roll those shoulders back. Plunk those elbows into your sides. Pull your toe in as far as you can. Sit up nice and straight and let's point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Try to think of range of motion and point as far as you can. Try to keep your foot going straight forward, straight back. Good. Make sure your chin is tucked in. Your spine is straight. Make sure you're breathing now and then. Probably more frequently. Good. Point flex. A few more seconds. 4 more. 3, 2. That's the last one. Bend the knee, release. All right, you're going to work those abs from seated. You have that straight edge. You go right ahead. I'm going to slide my bottom all the way to the back of the chair as we normally do, without letting the rest of your back touch the chair. So just slide forward, and then see if you can sit up straight without letting anything but your bum hit the chair. Keep those shoulders down and relaxed. Of course, I can't see it. There we go. So you're going to pull your navel in, imprint your mid back into the chair, and then release. So pull it in, and then release. Tilt, tuck, tighten, and release. Tilt, tuck, tighten. Now these are very effective. You can do this standing. I've done it on the back of the chair. I've done it against a wall. If you don't want to go down on the floor for the next few steps, you stay right here or come right back here and do your abs here. You can make this a little more intense by just lifting your feet up a little bit harder. So we're going to squeeze and release. These are the slow ones. 8. I did a lot of talking. 7. You can also bring your arms up. 6. 5. 4, 3, 2, and if you want, you can go a little bit faster. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Come on, keep those abs going. Should be able to feel it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Can you hold it in? Oh, yes. You have your feet out. Push those heels together, toes out, arms up, shoulders still relaxed. Little breaths. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Made it through the first one. Good job. Let's march. Place if you want to grab a drink. I have a paper towel this time. A little towel. All right, set 2. We'll follow the same format. 1 minute of cardio, 1 minute of upper body, 1 minute of lower body, and then some abs. Your choice of abs. Want to come with me or not? Okay. A little bit more recovery. So this is cardio. So you can increase the intensity, like I said, for 30 seconds or not. All right. right, I'm gonna just step to the side. I'm gonna hop it a little bit, and then I'm gonna bring my toe behind. Super skaters. If you want to just tap it to the side, this would be a little lower impact. If you want to hop it over, cross it back, bring the same arms to the same front leg. 5 more seconds before we start. We're still in the recovery. You can take it to your cardio if you want a little more cardio. All right, we're going now. So about 30 seconds or so of low intensity, low to medium. And then for the last few, you can always take this forward and back if you have some space. So I forget to tell you, I have a ton of space here. Those legs low. 15 more seconds of low intensity. Higher the arms, higher the intensity. Let's use those legs. So you ready to take it up? Up and over. Now, if you have issues with your ankles, I wouldn't pop it. I would keep it my knees low. You can still increase the intensity without hopping. Always your choice, of course. 15 more seconds. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Upper body. Let's do those triceps. I'm going to do some kickbacks. If you want to substitute this for anything else, you go right ahead. You want to do, especially if you wanted to do some dips. These are so great. All right, 30 seconds. Oh, I think we need more than 30 seconds on each side. What do you guys think? I'm going to go for a minute. You choose. Back, see, elbow up. And if you want to change your free time, let's start with the palm of the hand, the heel of the hand, and then the knuckles. So try to do that rotation every time. Try to loosen your grip on the dumbbell. Try to keep your elbow up high and in one place. Think of it as your pivot point. Oh, a minute's a long time. Why did you say that? We're going to keep trying. Can't make it a minute. Don't feel bad about that. Get stronger and stronger. Guys at home need lots of credit for doing this with me live or later on in the day or maybe even the next day. It means a lot to me that you are still with me following along. I know everybody doesn't let me know, but let's do one more rotation. That's a minute. And let's change sides. Go right into it. All right, good job. Of course, I have no idea. I kind of hate those videos where the instructors say, "Oh yeah, you're killing it." It's like she can't see that. Palm, heel of the hand, knuckles. Palm, heel of the hand, and knuckles. 3 heads of the triceps. We're getting all 3 heads. Try to keep your head in line with your spine. You know, I'm sure, but you don't have to because you already know what you're doing. Oh, we got about 15 more seconds. Can you do it? Keep going. 10 more seconds. 1 more rotation. Palm, heel of the hand, and we're done with those knuckles. Hold. Recovery. All right. I'm going to try something a little bit new for the lunge. If you want to go back to the same lunges that we always do with one toe back and then knee down, just do that. We're going to stay on one side. But if you want to increase the intensity and pop it up, you can do that too. Okay? Should we do a minute? No, we can't do a minute. That's ridiculous. Maybe 45. Yes? I don't so good about talking to you like that. Are you ready? Assume the position. And let's bring it down and up. If you want to use the chair, of course you can. If you don't want to use the chair, and if you want to go down and pop it up, one side only. I'm going to do this side, then we're going go to the other side. You want to just come up on that toe in the front. That also adds the intensity, especially after we did our calves. Guess I need the chair. Let's do 8 more on this side. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Ooh, I like that. Let me know what you think. Other side. Assume the position. Knee down. So this would be your low intensity. Bring that knee all the way down to the floor. Try to get that front knee. Not to go too far forward. Come up on that toe in front. Or you can pop it up. Ooh, right to the knees, ankles. Oh, I feel good. Good. We're halfway there. Come on, can you keep going? If you want to take it down and use the chair, of course, you can always do that. We're going to do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Wow. That really adds intensity to those lunges. All right, if you want to go to the chair for your abs, do that. If you want to come with me onto the floor, I am going to go into a bridge position. Yeah. All right. I'm also going to grab this to put around my knees. Just roll the mat up and leave her over back. Remind me of these things. All right, if you're down on the floor with me, bridge position, heels into your bum. I want you to tilt, tuck, tighten as you do that. Push out against the band and release. And now walk your feet a little bit wider apart. Tilt, tuck, tighten and release. So we're just doing that tilt right now. Good. Relax those arms. I'm just going to do this for the first one. And we're going to come back to this position and add the hips up, bump down on the next one. Okay. It's going to be a minute. We're going to do some different speeds for muscle confusion. Let's do 8 more slow. 7, keep your chin tucked in. 6, 5, 4 more. 3, 2 more. Can you go a little bit faster? Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Keep pulling your mid back into the mat, imprinting it. If you're in a chair, same thing. You can still go faster. Still using your abs. Different positions, just working a little bit different way. Good. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now, if you want a little more intensity, you guys on the floor, fingertips behind the head, and just rotate our shoulder to the other side of the knee, up and over. Good. Squeeze. Squeeze. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm going to go a little faster. I know I've gone over a minute. But abs are stubborn. You have to work a little bit harder. And I've been eating way too much chocolate. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. In the center for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. That was good. All right. That was step number 2. All right. Back. Cardio. I'm going to do a double Heisman. I'm going to grab a drink first. Oh, fresh air coming in that door. Humidity is not as high as it was last week. Where it was high last week. say, so a double Heisman. This is a football exercise. So you're gonna hop into one of those great big tires and then bring your knees up in the center. Knee up, and then hop in the other tire. Knee up, and hop. If you want to just bring those knees up in the center, this would be low to medium, or you can hop it. Make sure those of you with maybe iffy ankles, you want to keep it low. Are you ready? 1 minute. Knee, hop. Knee, hop. Knee, hop. Knee, hop. Knee, use those arms. Same as the other ones. I'm going to do about 30 seconds of medium. And then take that intensity up a little bit. 10 more seconds. Knee, hop. Knee, hop. I'm going to go a little bit faster. I'm still going to keep the form. This is using your abs and your legs. Get your heart rate up. And a little pause at the end. Keep going. Knee, hop. 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 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's check my heart rate on that 1.25. All right. I'm going to use the chair again and work the front of the arms, biceps. Just keep my feet moving for a little bit of recovery first after that. I'm going to use 2 dumbbells at least to start. If you want to just use 1, go ahead. So have a seat. Feet apart. Let your hands go down between your legs, elbow to the inside of your knee. Are you ready? Roll it up. Slowly about 3/4 of the way down and roll it up again. Oh, your heart rate gets up. And then you have to do some weights. You're blasting it back. You're burning tons of calories. Good. Nice and even. So this is a full range of motion. Let's do 4 more like this. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Come on, we got 1 more. And then come halfway down. I'm going to have to do 1 now. Halfway down and up to the shoulder. Halfway down and up to the shoulder. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I know you think we're done, but we're just going to rotate. So do some hammer curls from this position. Nice and slow, full range of motion. Almost down and then up. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Are you feeling it? 2. Let's go all the way up, halfway down, and just go halfway up to the shoulder. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. I'm just going to give my back just a little bit of a stretch. So I was over with the dumbbell. So hands on the knees. Hold it till the end, and then bring your chest up. Rotate in, and then bring your chest up. So these are a little bit of cat-cows. Oh yeah, I'm sweating now. Hopefully you guys are too. Sheila especially got a big fan. Opens up her patio door. Gets that great breeze in. Let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more. All right, let's go to the other side. I'm going to start with 2. All the way down, then up to the shoulder. Nice and slow. Think of using the front of the top of the arrow. Nice rhythm. Nice and slow. Elbow to the inside of the knee. Let's do 8 more like this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, then halfway down. Palm is still coming up. Good, halfway down and all the way up to the shoulder. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then we're going to rotate and do some hammer curls. Down and up. Let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then we'll do those halfway ones. Halfway down and up. Oh, this is great for biceps. Oh, I love this. Let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Stay over. One hand on each knee. Come down, drop your head, and let your back stretch. And let's roll it up. And come back down to a flat back. And roll it up. I've got a good sweat on now. Hopefully you guys do too. Let's do 2 more. Just stretch that back out a little bit from that position. Good. Feel okay? Just a little bit more for me. All right, we'll move these dumbbells out of the way because we're going to do some legs. And now we're going to do some squats. If you would like to use this band around the knees, you go ahead. I'm going to keep it for the next part, so I'm going to put it on now. I'm just going to do some plain burr squats, just below your knees. So sit forward in the chair. I'm going to start with my knees a little bit wide apart so there's some pressure on the outside of the legs. This really helps to stabilize your knees as well. And my feet are a little bit up from the chair. Are you ready? Let's come to a standing position and then bring your bum to the chair. And you can come up on the toes or you can pop up. Or you can just stand up. Try to hit the chair. Oh, I'm glad we kept doing this for all these weeks of lockdown. Can you imagine coming back and doing this? This is an intense workout. You guys are in great shape for continuing to do this. Obviously, your fitness is very important to you. All right, we got about 30 more seconds. Land lightly if you're getting airborne, or just come up on the toes, or don't come up at all. But try to bring your bum back. Don't let those knees go forward. We got 15 more seconds. And we're going down on the floor. If you have one of these around your knees, keep it there because we're going to do 2 more abs. Let's do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Oh, I hiked yesterday. Probably not a great thing to do. All right. Let's come down to the floor. If you want to stay in the chair or the wall, go right ahead and do that. All right, no good secret on it. If you can, just listen to me. Heels into your bum. We're going to tilt. We're going to keep those feet apart so there's some pressure on your band. We're going to tilt, tuck, tighten, and lift those hips all the way up to the sky. And then bring your bum almost to the floor. And then up again. Slowly to almost to the floor. And bring those hips up. You can walk your feet out a little bit more. If you want to get a little bit deeper into those abs, you want a nice flat tummy. These are the slow ones. Let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Can you go a bit faster? Here we go. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Good song for this. Keep going with that beat. Lift those hips up. Flatten your belly. Oh, with the band, you should be really feeling those glutes. Great glute strengthener. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's hold it up. Lift those hips up a little bit higher. Let's lift one heel and then the other. Up, 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 up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, lower your bum down. Bring your knees into your chest. Rock a little side to side. Release your abs. Release your head. You know what? Oh my goodness. I'm going to do one more. You guys are okay with that? I don't turn it off. Keep it rolling. Should be all right. You have to go. I understand. We didn't do chest, back, and shoulders. And knees. So we're going to do one more set. Take us past 11. But since we're not doing noon hour class, I can make probably time on a little bit shorter. This is important. All right, 1 minute of cardio. I'm going to start with a military march. Also good for core. And you can bring that intensity up if you like, for sure. Okay. Oh, sure. See there? Sandra? Leslie? Okay. So 1 minute. So keeping your back straight, we're going to lift one leg and the opposite arm. It's going to be a minute. So I'm going to go slow for about the first 30 seconds. Keeping your abs pulled in. If you have some space, let's really march. Those shoulders relax. We're going to work those shoulders next. Bring your back, shoulders, and chest all in one swoop. All right, are you ready to take it up? Now we're going to go a little bit faster. We're going to come up on that toe. And keep my abs pulled in. I'm going to stay with those arms nice and controlled. No swinging. That's when you sometimes get injuries. Pull that toe in. Work the core muscles. You can march it around. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I could have taken up a little bit more. We're at the end, so I don't want to take it down. So let's get those dumbbells. Get your chair. All right, here we go. Are you ready? Slide your bum all the way to the back of the chair. Sit up nice and straight. If you want to pull those abs in, that's an extra freebie. Let's bring the arms up at a 90-degree angle. Now to work the back, we're going to pull those shoulder blades back, elbows down. And then we're going to bring those elbows together in front and then pull those shoulder blades back and down and press it up. Got it? Pull it back and down. Get those rear deltoids and lats. Then squeeze the elbows together to get your pecs. And then the shoulders. Squeeze. And press. Ooh, keep those abs in. You can really work those abs at the same time. We're going to run out of music. Nope. Oh, good. Press. Pull it down. Always controlled. Don't forget to breathe. Good. I think we can do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, got 1 more. Knees, we're going to stay seated for that. If you've got your band nearby, just grab it now. Yeah, this way. All right, around the top of your foot. I like the top half of my foot. Cross the top, behind the leg of the chair, on your leg and the leg of the chair, halfway forward in the chair, sitting up nice and straight, shoulder back and down. Pull that heel up under the chair, and then just straighten the leg. Slowly under and straight out. Try to keep your toe, your knee, and your hip all in a straight line. That makes me. Maybe not. Now, I don't feel it enough, so I'm just going to tighten up that band just a little bit. I'm going to try to keep my shoulders level. Pretend I have a book on the top of my head, so I'm not leaning one side to the other. Nice and slow. Let's do 8 more like this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Just going to go a little bit faster. Up and not all the way into the chair. Just going to keep part way down and then part way up. I'm going to do 8 more. 8, 7, chest up, abs in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You should be good. Let's go to the other side. So important to work all these muscles that connect the big ones. So we work the big one and the little ones. Same thing. Crossed over the top. That just keeps your band in place. Under the chair. Shoulders back and down. And just hold that heel under the chair. And just push it straight out. As always, you can do this without the band. You can do this just the weight of your leg. Try to keep your shoulders square, your head balancing that imaginary book. I'm going to tighten that up just a little bit more. 8, 7, lift that chest, pull those tummies in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And we're going to go a little bit faster for the last of them. Ooh, I can feel those quads working. Hopefully you can too. And all the muscles around the knees. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. That's it for the legs. Don't forget, right after we do this last ab one, I'm going to stretch all those muscles we just used today. And I'm going to do the last set. I'm going to do this from the chair. If you want to go down to the mat, you go right ahead. I'm just going to stay seated in the chair. Feet wide apart. So as I tilt, tuck, and tighten, I'm going to lift one knee up. And a tilt, tuck, tighten. And then if you want to add a little more intensity, opposite hand to opposite knee. If you want to make that a little more intense, bring those elbows up. Keep your bum situated and rounded. Think of pulling your abs in. Tilt, tuck, tighten. As you lift that knee, you want to make that a little bit harder. Palms up. Pull the elbow down to the opposite knee. These are the slow ones. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm going to go a little faster, but I'm still tilt, tuck, tightening. Good. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're done. We're going to do some stretching. I'm going to start with those abs. We want those abs today. So I'm going to bring those knees together in front. Still seated. I'm going to take my opposite hand to the outside of the other knee. Just rotate a little bit to the back, keeping those shoulders down and relaxed. I'm going to change this music to some stretchy music. Just a moment. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Release. Come back to center. Knees are still together. Take one hand around to the outside, the opposite knee. Lift up through the chest. Pull the tummies in. Just rotate. This helps to release those abs that we just worked. A little bit of your back. We'll stretch your back too. Stretch your legs. We'll try to stretch everything for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to center. We're just going to do a little bit of rolling. Knees are still together. Come down to a flat back. Roll it up. Just do that a few times. I'm just going to put on some stretching music. This is not stretching music. Keep on rolling. That'll work. There we go. All right, we're still rolling. Hopefully your back feels good. Let's keep those feet together. We're about halfway forward in the chair. Let's just let our hands come down to the side. And let's just bring one arm, palm straight up, and just gently reach to the side as you gently look up. A little bit of side stretch. And come back to center. And let's reach up on the other side. Think of the palm up. Abs still staying back as nice and flat. And back to the side. Let's bring the palms together. And bring the hands up. And then over to the side. So you can really get a better stretch. You're really extending from both sides of your waist. Back to center. Up. And over to the other side. Gently stretching that side body. And back to the center and release. I'm going to stay in the chair. I'm going to scooch off to one side. We did a lot of ankles today, a lot of pressure on the ankles. So just point your toe back. Try not to curl the toes under your foot. Point the toe back as far as you can, opening up the hip as well. Square your body up over that front knee. Push the knee that's back down towards the floor as you pull your tummy in. And press the top of your lower leg into the floor. You're stretching the quad, the hip, and the ankle. Now, if you're comfortable, whatever leg is back, reach that hand up and over. Don't forget to breathe. You can turn your head and look up towards the sky or the ceiling for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back to center. Release your arm, release the leg, and continue on the other side. Slide the opposite leg back, the toe back. So feel the stretch on the front of the ankle. Push the knee down. The other front foot, that stays anchored to the floor. Lift your chest up, pull your tummies in. Why it stopped, sorry. Good, keep pushing down. And if you want to add the arm, push the arm up and over to the side, turning your head to look up. Don't forget to breathe. Holding that. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, of course, again, technical issues. All right, well, I'll just play through the iPad. Oh, just come on again. Oh, technical issues always, isn't it? Oh. Okay, let's stand up behind the back of the chair. Stretch out those calves. I'm going to use the chair again. Hands on the back of the chair, feet under the chair. Step 1 foot back, push the heel down. Oh boy, I needed that stretch. That feels really tight. You can move that foot under the chair up a little bit, bend that knee in towards the chair. Keep pushing that heel down. Relax those shoulders back and down, chin tucked in, and push that heel down to the floor. Keep your body in nice alignment. And we're going to hold that stretch for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're going to do this just the opposite today. And then bring the elbows down to the chair. Bring your chest. Oh, yes. Deeper again. Chest forward. Continue to breathe. Try not to let those shoulders come up to your ears. We're going to hold that for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're not quite done yet. Can you just stay low And extend those hands straight over to the front. Good. We're going to balance on that foot under the chair. Are you ready? Come forward on the toe and back if you can, and then lift that heel up. This is actually warrior 3. Let's hold that for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then walk it out. Then we'll go to the other side. Hands on the back of the chair. Take the opposite toe back really far, and then push the heel down. Lift your chest up. You want a flat bum here. If your bum is sticking up, you're not going to feel it the same way. So find your pubic area and think of pulling that towards the chair as you keep that back heel pressed into the floor. Your shoulders down, chin tucked in. Breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then bring the elbows down to the chair. Pull the chest forward. Never did it in the opposite way. Pull your bum in, squeeze your butt cheeks together, keep that heel pressing down, and count with me for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come up on that toe and back if you can. Extend those hands either forward or out to the side. And if you want to balance, it's Monday. We usually do something for balance on Monday. This is warrior 3. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's just stretch. I just have to move my dumbbells. Up the way. Go. Let's see. What else do you feel like? I'm going to feel like I really need to stretch my back. So I'm going to use the chair again and do my kitchen sink stretches. So I'm going to walk all the way back with my hands on the back of the chair. Pull my bum back, drop my head down between my arms. Stretches out your shoulders, your back, your legs. I love this on the kitchen sink. If you haven't seen my kitchen sink stretches or my daily essential stretches, just scroll down, it's there. And then walk forward. Hands still on the chair, come up on the toes, and just do a little back bend. And walk back again. You can do this. This is great to do in the morning, especially when you're a bit creaky. Pulling your bum back. So if your hands were in the kitchen sink, you'd really be able to get a better stretch than on the chair. Unless your chair happens to be anchored. And come forward on the toes. And this is our forward facing dog. So it's basically a down dog and an up dog, but in a whole better way, I think, to stretch. All right, release. Let's come and still use the chair. Let's do a little bit of hamstrings and work those legs today. So let's put one foot on the chair. Pull the toe up. Now, if you want, if you still have your band close by, I should do. And I like using props, as most of you already know. So I'm going to put it around there. If you need it with the chair for balance, keep one hand on the chair. Tuck your elbows in, lift your chest up. You should already feel it in the back of the legs. You want a little more intensity. Try to keep your back flat. Just bring your chest forward. Keep your head in line with your spine. You want to work your hands down a little bit. Keep pulling the toe up. That leg should be very straight. If the knee is bent, you're not going to feel it. You've got to keep that leg straight. Doesn't matter how far you come over. It matters that the leg is straight, your back is flat, and you breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to release the band. Put my foot flat on the chair and come forward. Open up that hip to the opposite side. One foot on the chair, one leg back. Leg is at an angle and the foot is pressed down. So whatever knee is forward, I'm going to let that hand go back towards the back of the chair and lift the other hand up to really open up that psoas muscle or that hip flexor. Coming a little bit deeper. Breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And do the hamstrings one more time. You want to put that band around or just straighten up the leg. Lift up through your whole body and then exhale forward. Oh yeah, my hamstrings are tight today. We're going to hold that stretch.
never stretch them enough because your hamstrings go right up to your glutes connect to that lower part of your back, and then your mid-back all connected together. Let's hold that for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then release. And I'm going to go and do the other leg. I just walk around to the other side of the chair. Put one hand on the chair. I'm going to use that hand to start. Straighten the leg. It doesn't really matter for this if it's a stretchy band or a belt. I probably prefer a belt, so I just didn't have it here. Straighten the leg. Pull your tummies in, flat back. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, think of the chest coming forward till you feel that tightness in the back of the upper leg. Those are your hamstrings. Keep pulling that toe up. Keep that leg straight. Chest is forward. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And put that foot flat on the chair and come forward. That leg is back at an angle, which is nice. You get a better stretch that way. This knee is over the ankle that's on the chair. Whatever knee is forward, take that hand back. And if you feel comfortable, with the other hand float up and over the side. You should really feel that in that. The leg that's back on that hip flexor. Turn up your head for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll do those hamstrings one more time. You can never stretch them enough for sure. Chest forward, leg is straight, toe is up. If you can grab the toe, you can just pull the toe up. You can use a band, a belt, whatever you like. Hold that for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then let's come down to the chair and do a little bit of arm stretching. Work those arms quite a bit today. So I'm going to slide all the way to the back of the chair and use the back of the chair as support for my back. Feet are flat on the floor. Lift one arm up, straight overhead. Rotate the palm so that's going back, and then drop your hand down your back. Take your other hand, not on the elbow joint, but just on the other side, the down side of that. Pull those tummy muscles in. A little bit of pressure on the back of the upper arm. And we'll stretch that out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then release that arm and lift the other arm up. Rotate the palm back. Drop the fingers down your back and gently press back as you pull your tummies in. And just breathe into that lovely, gentle stretch on the back of the arms, your triceps. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's bring the arms to the back of the chair. Just stay right here and just rotate the palms forward so the inside of your arms are to the back of the chair. Then pull those fingers down. Keep a little pressure on the inside of the arms. And then drop one ear to the shoulder. Oh, that feels good. And just let the weight of your head gently come forward till you're at the center of your chest. And then release. Roll those shoulders back, fingers down, a little pressure on the inside of the elbows, chin tucked into the part. Drop your ear to the other shoulder. And then gently rotate forward. So you come to the center of your chest and release. Oh yes, biceps. Let's bring those hands straight out in front. Rotate the hands so the backs of the hands are towards each other. Lift one arm up, cross it over the bottom one, palms together. Roll those shoulders back and down. Pull your tummies in. Gentle pressure on the palms of the hands. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then let's bring the hands to the back of the chair, but just come forward. Bring those shoulders back and down. Drop your head forward. And then we'll just rotate the head to one side, turning your head just to look up to the side, then back to the center, and just gently rotate your head to the other side. And we'll do that one more time to each side. A little bit of gentle twisting the neck, but we're nicely stabilized. So let's go to the other side. I'm going to slide my bum back, hands back out, backs of the hands together, lift the other one up, over. Hopefully you can remember which one was which. Roll those shoulders back and down, gentle pressure on the palms of the hands for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll stretch those shoulders back. One more time, slide forward. Grab the chair with your hands and just drop your head down. Oh, come a little bit deeper. Stretch out your back. And let's hold that for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now just stay forward. Release the hands and bring your elbows down to your knees. And bring your chest forward into the nice, as flat as back that you can. Nice long neck. And then pull your tummy in, drop your head, and stretch like a cat. Then walk your heels and your feet together. Release the hands under the backs of your legs if you can. Bring the elbows, clasp your elbows with your hands, drop your head down, and give your back even a more intense stretch. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hands to the tops of your knees. Roll up one vertebra at a time. Oh, that felt good. I'm going to do a little twisting pose from the chair. So I'm going to scooch over to one side. Feet flat on the floor. Back is flat, tummy tucked in. Now I have a back to my chair, so I'm just resting one arm on the back of the chair, sitting up nice and straight. Inhale with that tallest spine that you can. And as you exhale, rotate towards the back of the chair, slowly with control. A little bit of a twisting pose. And we're going to hold that for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, slowly come back to center. Keep your shoulders facing your knees and bring everything to the front of the chair. And then right over to the other side. The other elbow in the back of the chair, feet flat on the floor. Inhale, lift up through the spine. As you exhale, rotate it back towards the back of the chair. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Keep your chin tucked in. Keep the heart. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly release. Chest faces your knees. And scooch around back to the front. Let's see, was there any place? We're getting cut of the back. We'll do the back a little bit more shoulders. So I'm halfway forward in the chair. Release one hand out to the side. Wrap it around the opposite shoulder. And my vaccine there last week, so that arm's been a little bit sore. All right, we're going to take the other hand on the elbow, lift up through the spine, and try to push your hand back as far as you can. So we're going to hold that stretch. Tummy's tucked in, back is nice and flat, hand is towards lower back or the upper back. Let's hold that for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're not quite done yet. We're just going to extend that arm out to the side, back of the hand forward. Rotate that shoulder back and down. Nice long turtleneck for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then bring your fingers up towards the ceiling. Keep pulling that elbow in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Let's roll those shoulders back and down. And we'll take this arm out to the side, wrap it around the other shoulder, gently press back, lift up through the chest, keep your feet grounded, back flat. Don't forget to breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then just extend the hand out to the side, keep pulling that shoulder in. Hold that for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
2, 1. We're not quite done, but almost. Keep pulling it in. See how many different places you can stretch through your shoulder. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And I'm going to end with a little myofascial release. My feet are still grounded. Knees are about the distance of 2 fists apart. Feet are underneath your knees, and I can see my toes. I don't want to have my heels back like this, so I can't see the toes. I want to bring my heels right underneath of my knees. So this is about a 90-degree angle. If you're like this, that's about 90 degrees. All right, so a little bit of myofascial release. Keeping the shoulders relaxed. But you can do this standing if you'd rather. I kind of like it seated. It's up to you. Float the back of one hand up, across the body, and gently release. Float the other arm up, across the body, and release. Alternating side to side, really thinking if you're sitting down to make sure both sit bones stay grounded on the chair. If you're standing, both feet grounded. Shoulders are always relaxed. Myofascial release for the back. Feel a little tight through the back today. Good. Gentle breathing as we go side to side. After this, I will go straight into Tadanga. One more time to each side. Last one. And I'm going to bring my arms straight up to the side, keeping the shoulder down, then around to the back, and release. And the other side. Be very gentle as you go side to side, increasing the flexibility around the spine, lining up the vertebra. One more to each side. Last one. And then I'm going to stand. You're going to stay your feet wider apart now. We're going to bend one knee and take that hand down to the straight leg, to the knee, the ankle, the foot, or the floor. Bend the knee and across the body to that straight leg. Stretch those hamstrings. It should be a little bit easier than it is on the days. Don't do as much stretching. We already did quite a bit of neck. Maybe we'll just do one more neck stretch. Let's just do one more to each side before we go to neck. Last one. From the seat or standing, already standing somewhere. Just stay standing. My head back, grab my wrist, pull shoulders back and down, tuck my chin in, and then rotate my head to the side, and then up, then down, back to the center side, to the front, and release. And then I'm going to grab my other wrist with my other hand, pull that hand down towards the floor, tuck your chin in, and then rotate my head to the other side. Up. I gotta keep there. Down. Center side. To the front. And release those shoulders. Okay. More comments. I'm going to go into Tadanga. Move my obstacles now just a little bit out of my way. This is a great time if you need to run to the washroom or drink. You can keep doing myofascial release if you like. I'm going to do a quick review of flat back, just so before you get your flat back. If you have or the thumbs up, that's good. Maybe that means you're leaving. Sure. Yeah. Hopefully that's what it means. Okay, I'm just going to do just a quick review of flat back. Just think it's so important. So if you have a straight edge, if you don't have one, we're allowed to go shopping a little more now, so you might be able to get one. And I'm going to just show you what I like to do. Slide it down my bra and then into my pants. You can do this against the wall too, but so when you're relaxed, there is this roundness. You can see that. There's a roundness right there. That's the natural slope in our back. That's what we need to stretch because it's rounded all the time. And when we do our forward fold, you're stretching it in one way. But I just feel like the flat back stretch has so many benefits. They both have benefits, but they're different benefits. So if you have that stiff in your back and you stand up straight, it's really quite hard to get the back of your head against that straight edge or against the wall because we often lose the flexibility here at the top of the spine. Those of you who see this, like people see this all the time. But it's just so important to do that. And then you want to tuck your tummy in, just like we did when we did our abs. So your pubic bone is slightly forward. Your tummy is pulling through your body, and your mid-back is imprinting, or close to imprinting, into the stiff or the straight edge. Now we do it in Taiganga, and we'll do it different way, but let's just put the backs of the hands here. And I only do that if you're actually supposed to have the arms just relaxed. I found it really hard to teach it that way. Everybody was like reaching for the floor, so that's why I get people to put their hands to the lower spine. So keeping your head, this helps you to keep your head in line with your spine, because as more people go forward, their head goes up, or your head comes down. This keeps you in alignment, which everybody can just do this with a stick. Like you do this one-on-one, I'm pretty sure you can get really nice flat backs. So inhale, lift up through the spine, and as you exhale, keep your legs straight, keep everything in line with your stick, keep your abs pulled in, and you should be able to have a flat back. Now, often I don't go all the way, only to here. Depends on how much flexibility you have. No one, I don't think, has the flexibility to go past 90 degrees or level with the floor. As soon as you do that, you have to round your back or round your shoulders. We do that when we do our forward fold, so just come this far. So it's really great to strengthen your back, but stretch that lower part of your back around the sciatica area. That's really what we want to do. So in Taiganga, we do our mountain pose, and then we swan dive, or we bring our hands down to the flat back. But hold it right here just for a little bit, strengthening the back, stretching it out. And as you bring the hands out to the side, palms down, you see it takes a lot more strength, and then you can release. All right, that's what it's so important. So if you want to just practice that, I'm sorry about the so's too many so's today. When I lose words. Okay. Oh, loving the stretching. Oh, Crystal, nice to see you. Saw the picture of you and Nick in Bermuda this morning. That was cool. All right, enough of that. We are going to do Taiganga. I'm going to start this side. So the feet are going to start with the distance of 2 fists apart, palms of the hands together, shoulders back and down. On the inhale, drop your hands down. Inhale your palms up, a little bit of a back bend. This is mountain pose. And then rotate your hands as you come to standing to the back of your spine. And come to that great flat back. Slide your hands up to the sides. And as you exhale, drop your hands down, drop your head down, and stretch through the back and forward fold. Then slide your hands up to the knees as you bring your back into the flattest back you can. And exhale back into your forward fold. Let your back stretch nice and slow. And then inhale the palms of the hands as we come back into mountain pose. Then rotate the hands, grabbing the energy,
Bring those elbows together, round your back and stretch through the upper back of the spine. Inhale back to mountain and exhale to namaste. Do that again. This is the basic. Inhale to mountain. Great. Stretch your back this way. Exhale to flat back. Stretches your back in another position. Slide your hands up to the side. Swan dive into forward fold. Stretches in a different position again. Strengthen your back. Slide the hands up to the knees. And exhale back into your forward fold. Inhale the palms of the hands to mountain pose. Circle the hands. Bring the elbows together. Stretch through that upper back and spine. Inhale back to mountain. And exhale to namaste. If you don't do anything else, you could just do that basic. All right, let's continue. Let's inhale to mountain. Exhale to flat back. Swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain. Circle the hands. Stretch through the spine. Inhale to mountain. And let's go right into swimming dragon. One hand forward, one hand back. Draw one elbow and circle the other hand forward. And the other side. Keeping the shoulders down as you unfold the hand. Rotate around the shoulder. If you can, breathe with the right elbow as you drop the right elbow. Inhale. So exhale. Just breathe. This is the gentle version of Taekwondo. I have a little more intense version that I used to do when I was a little bit. Let's do one more to the right side. And the hands back to center. Inhale, mountain. Exhale to flat back. Swan dive into forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to mountain. Circle the hands. Stretch through the spine. Inhale to mountain. And let's hold the curl. So we're going to go to the side. And the opposite hand is going to be on top. And then hold the curl back to center. And then over to the other side. Holding a ball of energy as we go side to side. So as you turn to the side, outside hand, over the inside hand. That makes sense. It's really hard when we're doing left, right. Right. So if you're on Facebook, as you turn to the left, the right hand goes over top. Inhale back to center. As you turn to the right, the left hand comes on top. If you're on YouTube, you can see left and right, and it makes a little more sense. Let's do one more to each side. And then we're going to hold it right here in the center. We'll take one foot forward. I don't know how to say left, right. Sorry. Take the hands over here. So again, the outside hand. If your left foot is forward, the right hand is going to be on top. If you're on YouTube, the right foot is forward, the left hand is on top. All right, let's open the shoulder. Inhale. You realize how extremely complicated this would be, having both Facebook and YouTube. All right, inhale as the arm opens. Exhale as you come a little bit closer together. Only use like this one if you're still there. Inhale. And exhale. Think of opening up that shoulder really nice and wide. Let's do one more. hold the energy between the palms of the hands. Hold it there as you step back to where we started, and then we'll go side to side, holding that curl of energy, and then back to center, over to the other side. Gently go side to side. Bring your back straight. Let's come to center and take the opposite foot forward. And as you take that foot forward, the hand on the same side is going to just gently turn up. The other hand from the outside is just going to go over that one and hold the energy between the palms of the hands. And then inhale the back of the hand up, opening that opposite shoulder. That makes more sense. It's hard to know how to talk it through when there aren't people here. Inhale and exhale, keeping that shoulder relaxed. Inhale and exhale. Really opening up. Think of the range of motion at the shoulder. Gentle breathing. Let's do one more. And hold the energy between the palms of the hands. Step back as we come to center. And then inhale the palms of the hands to mountain pose. Exhale into flat back. Swan dive into forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale into forward fold. Inhale to mountain. Rotate the hands. Stretch through the upper back. Upper spine. Inhale back to mountain. Now I'm going to go right into some mountain poses. Take one foot back. Take one foot around. So when you're doing warrior poses, you want to try to have the back arch of the foot going back to the front heel of the foot, and then rotate your hips forward and just bend your arms. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale to reverse warrior. Exhale back into warrior two. And windmill that back hand forward. And then exhale back into warrior two. Inhale to reverse warrior. Exhale back into warrior two. I love this sequence for my back. Hopefully you feel it too. And exhale back into warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale back into warrior two. Inhale, one forward, one back. Let's do that one more time. As you finish this one, we're going to step that back foot forward. Inhale back to mountain pose. Exhale to flat back. Swan dive into forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale into forward fold. Inhale down. Rotate the hands and stretch the spine and back. Inhale back to mountain. And we'll do the other side. So step back the opposite foot. Rotate the hips forward. Go back into warrior one. Big inhale. And as you exhale, come into warrior two. Inhale to reverse warrior. Exhale back into warrior two. Rotate one hand forward, one hand back. And then exhale back into warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Back into warrior two. Inhale, one hand forward. Opening up your hip. Do one more. Warrior two. one hand forward, just hold up for a second, open up back up, and on your next inhale, step up and bring your hands up, exhale, back, swan dive into forward fold, inhale, flat back, exhale, into forward fold, inhale, back to mountain, circle your hands, stretch it through the spine, inhale, back to mountain, just bring the hands level with the floor, and cross one leg over the one that's on the floor, and bring that arm up. Stretch through the IT band, come back to center, and cross the opposite foot over, and take that hand to the sky. So one hand up, one hand down. Tummies are tucked in. Turn your head to look up, and then back to the center. And we'll go side to side a few times, stretching through the outer sweep of the hip, and back and right down the IT band, and cross over. So it's a little bit of balance as well, which is really kind of nice. We didn't do a lot of balance today. Exhale, really stretch through that side, come back to center, and let's go to the other side. And let's do one more on each side. Last one. Back to the center. Inhale, all the way back up into the mountain. Exhale into flat back. Swan dive into forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale into forward fold. Inhale the hands, gathering the energy. Circle the hands. Stretch through the spine. Let's do a little Bagua showdown going. So we'll bring our hands down to the rest position and inhale the elbows up, palms down. And just fanning the energy. You can just close your eyes if you like. Just think of the hands gathering the energy. All the energy from around us. It's a little bit better when, of course, we're all together and we can feel each other's energy and share that energy. The shoulders relaxed. This is a really nice, gentle length of the shoulders. Let's do two more. So just half, one more, and we'll bring the hands back down to the center. And as we inhale, turn the palms up, pulling that energy up through our bodies, rotate the palms to the sky, and bring the hands halfway down. Rotate the palms up, gather that energy. Just bring the backs of the hands gently down. Have your eyes closed. Just feel the shoulders. This is toning, stretching, opening, and working on the energy in our bodies. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling. Do that one more time. And as you bring the arms level with the floor, rotate the palms down. Then hinge forward at the waist, bend the knees, cross the arms in front, and come to standing. Exhaling forward, and inhale to standing. Keep the shoulders relaxed. You can drop your head down if that's comfortable for you. You can round the back forward. Let's do that two more times. This time, as we come forward, keep your legs straight, let the arms come down, let the head go down, just open up the shoulders, and upper back, forward, open, cross in front, and open, stretching those hamstrings again, let your head just relax down, open up the chest. Let's do that two more times. That's two. And then just let the arms hang down into a nice great forward fold. And as you inhale, just let the fingers trail up the front of the legs. As you come to standing, cross in front of the abdomen. around behind your neck, overhead, and back to the rest position. And then inhale to mount. Exhale to flat back. Swan dive into forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale into forward fold. Inhale to mountain. Circle the hands, stretch through the spine. Inhale to mountain and drop the elbows to the sides as we do cloudy hands. Rotate around the spine, unfold one arm. The other arm comes up in front of the shoulder. Turn your head as we go side to side. One more to each side. Last one. Crossing the arms in the center. Inhaling to mountain. Exhaling to flat back. Swan dive into forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to mountain. Circle the hands, stretch through the spine. Inhaling to mountain. And I'm going to end with World Dancer. If you need to stand against the wall or if you need a chair, if you'd like to use a strap or a band or a belt with that, you can certainly do that. We're going to stand on one foot, grab the front of the opposite foot. If you can walk your hand around. I'm going to walk my hand around so I'm on the inside of the arch of the foot with my thumb pointing down towards my first toe. Then bring your knee down towards the floor. Push your foot into your hand. And if you can, let go of the chair. And gently come forward and stretch your quad. We didn't want to stretch your quads a whole lot in the stretching class, so this is going to give you a really nice quad stretch. It's called World Dancer. It's a balance and a stretch. Keep pushing the foot into your hand, knee down, tummy's in. Relax that shoulder that's attached to the foot. And we're going to hold this for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you have the chair, grab the chair and then release your foot. And we'll go back to the other side. One foot stays under the chair. And if you can, you should show the belt. You just put that belt around the front of your foot and just do it this way, which is really nice. And it gets you in a really nice position. If you don't feel enough of a stretch, just walk your hand up a little bit closer to your foot. I'll do this side of the strap. If you're using your hand, just walk your hand right to the inside of your foot if you can. Push your knee down, then push the foot into the strap with a hand. Look for a spot in the wall that will help you balance. If you can, let go of the chair. Breathe and hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently grab the chair and release your foot. And we'll end Taekwondo. 2 more basics. Standing with your feet the distance of 2 fists apart, palms of the hands in namaste. Inhale to mountain. Exhale into flat back. Swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale into forward fold. Inhale to mountain. to an upper back and spine. Inhale to mount. Exhale to namaste hands. One more time for good measure. Inhale to mount. Exhale into flat back. Swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to mount. Circle your hands, stretch through that spine. Inhale to mount. And exhale to namaste hands. Watch for an announcement. If we go into phase 2 on Wednesday, we can have in-person classes and we can have 150 people in here. So if you want to come on Wednesday, if we're in phase 2, I hope you'll join me. Thank you so much for joining me on these virtual classes. I just hope this will be the end of them for now. Thanks, Marie. I'm glad you had a good workout. Thanks for joining me.